Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's Monday night. Knock, knock. Tom Peeler here, and I'm joined as always by
21st Century Fool. How are we doing, Tom?
on camera for the first of many weeks to come.
That's right.
My gesture of jokes, my gesture of jabronis. It's 21st Century Fool. How you doing, buddy?
That is the most accurate title I've ever been given.
Are you ready for the exciting night of action we have coming up right now?
Absolutely.
Well, then let's get to it. Glad you're joining us, everybody. New setup, but we're going to start with Harnage laying waste to another gaming icon. That's right. Hans is taking on Reggie. How excited are you for this matchup, Matt?
I mean, I'm always excited to see Hans in the ring. I mean, I feel like we know what may be happening here tonight, but that does not stop the excitement, especially on our first week back for Bad Elephant Wrestling. You've been away. You've been scouting some talent.
Absolutely.
How was it?
It was great. I looked at wrestlers from all corners of the globe, and, well, here's a prospect that we already have in the can. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to feel the Harnage. Matt, do you want to remind our viewers about the journey Hans has been on over the past few months?
Hans has been on quite the journey. I mean, he was my tag team partner at one point in time, but honestly, other than the ring attire, you can barely recognize him from when he was my partner, because he was a high flyer and looked very much the part, and now he is the mass monster of a man, and I swear he gets bigger every week. And yeah, he has really embraced this new outlook on life, and you know, you can hear the fans letting him know what they think of him, and I'm pretty sure Hans does not care at all.
Hans doesn't care what any American thinks. He went from
absolutely not.
He went from being an international sensation to an international act of terror. I'm not going to finish that word because of what today is, but here is Hans ready to lay waste to more of the roster. And have you heard rumblings online that Hans is actually convinced 2 other roster members to follow his lifestyle of pain and gain?
I mean, I can't fault anybody for thinking that. I mean, Hans has actually reached out to me about it. But let me tell you, the amount of work that was going into that, it was a lot. And so, you know, I was very hesitant to get back to Hans about that. Also, mostly because he scares me now.
I mean, I wouldn't do it because I'm afraid of needles much more than I'm afraid of Hans. But
that is impressive. That is quite a phobia if you're that much more afraid of needles than Hans.
Do you think that Reggie is afraid of Hans? Is Reggie afraid of anything?
I'm not sure Reggie is afraid of anything, because he is in the ring right now, strutting confidently. Apparently, he has not been watching tape on Hans in the ring, because if he would be, I think he would be slightly more hesitant.
Well, as producer Becca says in the chat, my body is ready. Let's hope Reggie's body is ready for the beating he might receive at the hands of Absolute Harnage tonight. And look, it begins. Face first choke slam into the mat.
Just chucking him around already. And Reggie, not a small guy either. And look at this, the power of Hans. Oh!
Reggie clearly been playing some Wii boxing.
Reggie fighting back.
Hans tackles him up, carrying him around the ring. What are we going to see here?
Oh,
my goodness.
Right across the ropes.
Have you seen the latest round
disrespect.
Have you seen the latest round of liability paperwork that Hans's opponents have to sign?
You mean we like to refer to it as the Encyclopedia Britannica?
I like to refer to it as his opponent's last will and testament.
Jeez.
The count out starts. Oh my goodness, here we go.
Again, just tossing Reggie around as if he was nothing.
Reggie may be built like a switch, but Hans is throwing him around like a Switch Lite right now.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What about a Switch Pro, though?
Well, we haven't seen one yet, but Reggie might become a Switch Pro tonight if he defeats Hans. Punch to the gut. Oh, what do we got here? Wow, Reggie taking a page out of Hans's book.
Yeah, almost looking for that choke slam of sorts.
Producer Becca in the chat pointing out that Hans is a PC gamer and has a huge amount of hatred for consoles. So it only makes sense that he would want to destroy Reggie, being the face of Nintendo for many years.
That is very true. Oh, and across the ropes again. I mean, the other thing I would worry about being Reggie is this is Harnage's first return to the ring, I believe, since losing his title to Metroid Mike.
Yeah, a shocking outcome.
I don't think I would want to be the source of, or I guess I should say, the target of all that ire and frustration.
And let's not forget, it's not that like Metroid Mike pinned or submitted Hans. Metroid Mike merely escaped the steel cage. Hans still has not been defeated in any traditional matchup.
That is true, but oh, look out! Reggie with the reversal of what could have been the end of that match, and now discus punch.
My goodness. Call it a falcon punch for all you care.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, wow. Shoulder check to the outside. Hans, though, has now built quite a grudge against GameCorp for humiliating him, as he put it. He is not ready to let GameCorp walk away with his Twitch title.
No, Hans is, well, oh, sorry, I forgot how brutal that move is. And that's just how brutal it is. Reggie is done. I mean, yeah, Metroid Mike, under the moniker of GameCorp, whether against his will or otherwise, we will have to see. But right, so rightfully blaming GameCorp for the loss of his title, and Hans, as we've seen in the chat countless times, is not one to back down from anyone, literally.
No.
So
once taunted, he will chase you down.
Right, one person, 12 people, doesn't matter the size of the stable. So yeah, Hans with his eyes set on GameCorp, and yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if any of them are in the chat later. If any of them are actually worried about Hans.
Well, we'll find out soon. Producer
I
Becky
would
in
be.
chat, Reggie getting played like the GameStop stocks. My goodness, don't you love that?
Perfect.
Have you seen the movie, the GameStop stock movie?
No.
Produced by Seth Rogen and his production company.
No.
Hearing good early things about it. We'll have to definitely check it out.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about our next matchup, Matt? You want to give him a little preview?
Yes. As I try to remember what it is. Thank you. Sorry, we changed the card a couple times, and it's a Monday, and yeah, so here we are, getting that ring rust knocked off because we've been away a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
So another one that is been a couple weeks in the making. It's a championship match, and this time we have the newly decorated champion, EC Mary, taking on the number one contender, Becca. Becca having won the number one contender over Toxic Melody the last weekend we were here in an impressive Falls Count Anywhere match.
Absolutely.
This is actually this is a first for us, if I'm not mistaken, correct, Tom?
This
is
women's
standing
match. Absolutely.
Right?
We are innovators. Let's just be honest here. Let's brag. We bring things that WWE and AEW are too cowardly to bring to light. And yeah, last woman standing, we're innovators.
Absolutely.
Do you think Becca will be able to become a 3-time champion here?
I mean, I feel like anytime you have someone who has already won multiple championships, the answer is yes. If you can do it more than once, it is no longer a fluke, as some people might say, for one-win champions. So if you have won it more than once, you can absolutely continue to win it again.
We'll see. We'll see. Mary looking to extend her first title reign as Becca comes into the ring. Obviously,
absolutely
paying homage to one of her many wrestling inspirations, this one being Hall of Famer Lita.
Someone who has also won multiple championships.
Now, if Becca wins too many championships, does it deflate from her rebellious nature?
That is an excellent question. No, I don't think so.
It's a question to think about.
Sometimes, what's that?
It's a question to think about as E.C. Mary makes her way to the ring with the NXT 2.0 Women's Championship.
Through the fire and flames there.
Absolutely. She just got back from the land of the ice and the snow, and now she's ready to defend that belt.
Doing some training, some Viking-style training from what I heard, and everything was going pretty well there.
Absolutely. She ate a plate of fermented shark before she came back to America.
That is quite a way to prepare for a title match. I don't know if I would go that far, but once again, I don't have a title right now. So you know what? E.C. Mary appears to be doing the correct thing, and I'm going to need to order some fermented shark very soon.
Well, it was nice having you as a co-host. Goodbye.
Right?
Rest in peace to your stomach. And there it is. The greatest prize in the women's division here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. Basically because producer Becca chose it, and now it is the marquee women's division title.
Absolutely. Producer
Allentown,
Becca has great taste, so that, of course, is why that belt is fantastic.
The flying strap of the championship.
The NXT Women's Champion.
That's why you gotta love it. It's bright, it's colorful, it has its own physics, you know, yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. Now, what are the rules of the last man standing, Matt? Matt, could you tell our viewers in case they've never seen wrestling?
You have to be the last woman standing.
And how so?
Well, you have to knock your opponent down, so they are clearly not standing.
Yes.
And then every woman in the crowd and the referee need to go home, and then you're the winner.
But more specifically, the winner is the person who makes their opponent unable to answer the count of 10.
It's the boxing style rules in a wrestling match, because somewhere along the lines we decided that's something we needed to add.
Oh man, imagine if Brawl for All was a match type we could select.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
How phenomenal would that be? Oh, they're just sitting here trading the airplane spin back and forth.
The things they need to add for 2K24 is we're already getting ready for that. Oh, what a move by E.C. Mary to get out of the way. That is one thing I have to really say about E.C. Mary, and especially in the three-way title match that she won. Her wrestling IQ and how scouted she was on both of her opponents, very apparent. And yeah, that is really going to help her if she's going to retain tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, Mary having inspiration from some of the greatest ring IQs of all time, like Asuka and Finn Balor. A smart way to study the past to improve your present, as Becca throws E.C. Mary back into the ring.
That is a very good point, Tom. Though I do now have to say, do you think that she can really do what Asuka has sadly been unable to do, really? And that's like, they sort of seem to use Asuka for a stepping stone. You're free! Toxic Melody.
Toxic Melody, when you're with us, we're free. How are you? Congratulations on your recent stream benefiting the Trevor Project. I was sorry I couldn't be there with you. Just that international trip I was on. But how did it go? Please brag about it. I hope you did as well as you were hoping to do. Very good to see you in the chat. I don't know, Matt, to answer your question. I don't think E.C. Mary wants to be a stepping stone for anybody. She doesn't want to be a transitional champion. She wants to be the champion. But she has to get through producer Becca here tonight for that to happen, as the 10 count begins. Now, you can get counted out, not just in the ring, at any point of this Bad Elephant arena. If it hits 10, you lose.
Yes. Oh! Again, talk about being scouted. Is E.C. Mary quick to get into the ring as producer Becca was vaulting over it.
Toxic Melody went well, but was very tired. Yeah, Josh and I can attest to how much energy a 24-hour stream takes out of you. We're proud of you, though. We're proud of you for pulling it off.
I can only imagine.
Producer Becca just waiting it
Yeah,
out.
I feel like a 24-hour stream is got to be pretty brutal. Maybe as much as that DDT right there.
How about, is it as brutal as a kendo stick shot? Because producer
We're
Becca's
about to find out.
Stalking Mary. 4 is the longest count that producer Becca has gotten her opponent to so far. But it's too early in the matchup. I think more damage needs to be done.
That kendo stick went flying.
Oof. Just like Mary.
So did that
right
boot.
There. I tell you, I finally watched The Flash.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. Now, I will say there were a couple moments during it that had, you know, there was hints of there was some grin-worthy moments and a little bit of charm that had me going like, I really wish they had given this director and writing and creative team, you know, any other superhero project. Like,
sure.
They probably would have made a pretty good Booster Gold movie.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good. Uh-oh, 6.
Uh-oh, Toxic Melody may have food poisoning. Mary,
that's not good.
Almost
We're at
looking
8.
like she is. Wow.
Woo.
Ooh,
Oh,
snap
and another
DDT.
big DDT. I was getting worried. That fermented shark does not seem to be helping EC Mary right now.
I know. Maybe producer Becca is more damaging than fermented shark. Maybe we're learning that here tonight. Toxic Melody, hope you feel better. I hope this is a lesson to keep away from Chipotle.
Oh, Spanish fly.
That incredible
I think we've
athleticism
seen
from Becca.
producer Becca pull that out too often.
Any greasy food in general just gives you bad vibes. I mean, I like me a greasy breakfast after a night of drinking. Give me diner eggs any day, you know?
Oh, there you go. Oh, and posing at 7. We're at 8.
Mary keeps getting back up.
Oh, code breaker. And back down we go.
Very problematic for the defending champion. She has not been able to get Becca down for any significant period of time, I believe.
No, you are correct.
Bold of you to assume it's Chipotle. I mean, that is pretty poisonous, I would say.
All right, there we go. I was going to say, yes, maybe if we can get some more action in here. Oh, over the top rope. Look out.
Again, victory can be attained in any part of the arena. I think Becca needs to do a little more. Oh, here we go. This could... What the fuck was that?
Talk about having your own physics. Producer Becca. And that might be it.
Producer Becca clearly cheating. She put magnets in her attire so that she'd be attracted to Mary no matter where she jumps from. What is this clown shit?
Might be true. 8.
Only here at Bad Elephant Wrestling, everybody. This is why you got to tune in. Mary getting back into the ring, willing to take a beating, but she's really got to put up some offense. Becca just has her number. It's shocking.
Yeah, that is just not happening right now. Well, it's also, you know, when you're forced to peel yourself up and drag yourself up off the mat into the corner, you sort of set yourself up for more punishment. So
I mean, Mary is a peeler, so I don't know. I think she's got it in her. She's just got to get
there
up
it is.
and bring that offense to Becca. 8 seems to be the magic number for now.
Becca going outside the ring. I'm not sure why, but all right.
Toxic Melody is loving that you're finally on camera, Matt.
Yes, here in the flesh.
Don't worry, this is not a one-time deal. This Matt is now permanently going to be on camera here for Bad Elephant Wrestling, and maybe I can convince him to be on for other streams, but one step at a time.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. And another big right hand from producer Becca, and we're going to have a 38 count again.
2 plus 1. 2 plus 2.
2 squared.
Oh, my goodness. Let's just get to 8. Wow! 7. The count is lowering. What does Becca have to do here? Becca seems a little unsure where she wants to go with this.
I'm also unsure where this is going.
Thanks as always for tuning in to us instead of Monday Night Raw. This is the premier wrestling show of Monday nights.
Yeah, that is correct. We do have better figures.
Exactly.
I believe we are the.
Well.
We have. Oh, look out! Oh, that might be it. Wow, that looked painful.
Becca admitting in the chat she's very decisive right now. She just doesn't know where she wants to go with all this offense. Mary reaching for those ropes, and Becca just... Oh, here we go! Finally, some offense connects. German suplex.
Oh, big suplex. But now she's going outside. We're still on this kendo stick, which has not helped her in the slightest.
Oh, she just waited for that to happen. What's
going on? And isn't here either. You got to take advantage when you have to. I mean, you've got your opponent down. Stay on them. Don't go outside for a weapon.
We thought that could be it, but just back to... No, at least we're only down to 4 again. Spinning kick to the...
Oh, what is this? Okay.
Drop kick. What we got next? Now, Mary's waiting, but Becca's not going to be down for long. I give it to 4, maybe 5. Uh-oh. Okay, all right. No more than 5 so far.
There we go. Laying the kicks in. Oh, code breaker of her own.
This is
picking her back up. This is interesting. Looked like she was going I was going to say, not willing to. Oh, another reversal.
And now
producer Becca tossed to the outside.
Now Mary indecisive. What is she going to do? Waiting on the inside. Becca obviously got to recover from that flurry, but I don't think it's going to take her very long before the #1 contender's back in the ring.
Again with the kendo stick. Why are we... I have questions to ask.
They clearly... I mean, with all the other weapons at their disposal, they keep coming back to this. It must be really good.
Right. It's actually signed by the Sandman.
Oh, perfect. I mean, it could be Savio Vega's...
Oh, look out.
Backlash.
Here comes some crazy physics.
Oh, big elbow. Does the count
Huge elbow drop.
Yeah, it does. That doesn't make any sense. What if you could do like what John Cena did to Big Show and just duct tape someone's feet to the ring post?
Right.
It'd be hilarious.
That should happen. Oh, is she gonna break this up? She is!
Wow. Gotta make sure she stays down.
Another huge elbow.
Becca stopping the count, but using the moment to do way more damage to the opponent.
Keeping the fans entertained is what producer Becca is doing.
I mean, producer Becca is a triple threat. She can wrestle, she can act, she can do streams. She can do it all. But can she win this title? Mary saying not yet. And like 2 ships in the night, they pass each other. Oh.
Finally, the kendo stick in play. Oh.
Drop kick. All right. Something's got to happen. Hey, Matt, let's never book a last man standing match again, yes?
I was going to tell you that in private, Tom, but yes, I agree.
Let's just say it out loud. The AI is really bad at this. Fireman's carry. Hung up on the top rope. Shades of Carnage there.
We're going back to the kendo stick.
Use it or lose it.
We're getting rid of the kendo stick. Uh-oh, look out here.
Thought she was lining her up for something, but what do we have here?
Oh!
Brutal submission maneuver. Unfortunately, you cannot win via submission in this matchup. Mary and I are confused by the match, obviously, says producer Becca. There you go.
Very much so.
They just don't know what to do. They just want to hit each other with sticks. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Miss Rebecca going up top. Oh,
Arm drag. Big time top rope arm drag.
Is that enough?
It might be. This has been a long match. Mary has taken the brunt of that kendo stick for sure. Not to mention about 38 of those kneeling DDTs.
I know. They're devastating and fast. Mary just doesn't want to have to face Becca the next time they see each other in real life and say, oh, you beat me. You know what I mean? This is very personal for the two of them.
Right? I think producer Becca may have changed her finisher to that kneeling DDT.
She hasn't used, that's the other thing. Neither of them have used their, oh, well, Mary did use her finisher, but Becca's got 3 stored up. It's like, if you use them, I think you'd win.
One would think.
Becca getting cocky. All right, here we go. Is this it?
No.
All right. That was not it. It was something. Oh, here, better than a finisher. It's the airplane spin. Whoa!
Thom will be boycotting this moving forward.
Let's delete it from the game.
Fair.
Oh my God. Somebody just win. Becca going up. Finger guns.
All right, here we go.
All right, this could be it.
Boom!
Top rope stunner. Begin the count. Becca goes over and picks her up.
Got 38 more of those where that came from.
I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't want you to lose, but also I want this match to end. If this gets it to end. Three more.
Uh-oh.
The longest time she... All right, I think this is it.
There we go!
Oh, too little too late for Mary. Producer Becca is now a 3-time women's champion.
Here is your winner.
Congratulations to producer Becca and new women's champion for Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Bringing that vibrant rainbow belt home. An early birthday present to Josh, no doubt.
Will not be the last time we see EC Mary going for that title, however.
Absolutely, it's the top prize in the game. You know they want it. Congratulations, producer Becca. Matt, what do you think of that match overall? Give us your thoughts, your summary.
Yeah, we should never do
contest.
last man standing matches ever again.
Officially banned forever from this game. Never going to do it again. You want to give us a little intro into what we got coming next, though?
Absolutely. All right. So what we have right around the corner is a dear friend of the channel and longest reigning Bad Elephant Wrestling title holder
Of any
Noodle.
kind.
I feel like JB, we didn't count it. JB had the Twitch one for a while, so I don't actually know.
If my memory serves me correctly, Noodle had his belt during JB's reign. But continue. I'm interrupting your match preview. Please continue.
You absolutely are, but that's quite all right. And he is taking on the one, the only, the beater of Cody Rhodes in a Iron Man match. We are never going to let that go. That match was fantastic. And this one should be fantastic. It's going to be interesting. So again, we have the wrestling IQ of Noodle. He is the longest reigning Bad Elephant Wrestling champion. And then you have Cowboy, who is no stranger to titles. who is no stranger to big matches.
Not at all.
However, he is the only member of Game Corp right now that does not have a title.
And he's not happy about that. Game Corp, continuing to dominate Bad Elephant Wrestling as they have been in recent weeks. If Cowboy could grab some gold, complete the circle. Do you think Cowboy winning gold would make Carnage angrier, though?
I mean, I think everything makes Carnage angrier. I don't think there's anything that makes Carnage smile. I think it's literally just he gets larger and angrier every week, Tom.
Oh, Mayor, EC Mary just joining us in the chat. No, unfortunately, Becca got her belt back. You put up a good fight, though. But going back to the question about Hans, I don't think anything makes him happy, but who do you think Hans hates more, Game Corp? Or does he hate the Alphabet Superstars? Or does he hate Bad Elephant Gaming? Who do you think Hans hates more in the current
I think currently,
alliance?
due to the cage match, it's probably Game Corp. If you would have asked me any other week, I feel like it's probably Dealer's Choice.
Gotcha.
But speaking of the Alphabet Superstars,
Their leader.
it's Hollywood.
Absolutely.
Noodle. Back in front of the camera again like it was Biggest Loser.
Yes, his stint with Hollywood led to a stint in Bad Elephant Wrestling, and he's been carrying that title proudly. But now, Game Corp, they want a taste. They want some of that Bad Elephant Wrestling Championship. Let's see if they can get their hands on it. Here we go. Put the belt.
What a belt.
Best belt in the business.
That is correct.
Introducing the challenger.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not to take anything away from Noodle's, Hollywood career, but I think his stint here has been better.
Absolutely. On top of the card, on top of the world.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
Get ready. Get ready.
He is the Stampede Champion.
Boom, baby. Impressive athleticism, even in his title defenses.
Absolutely. Has a, sort of reminds me of Chad Gable.
Except
who,
without the crying kids.
Yes. We don't need to zoom in on them here at Bad Elephant Wrestling.
So did you feel that was in
viewers.
bad taste? I felt like you had a strong opinion about that.
I mean, it's kind of in bad taste. I mean, I feel like anytime you are using children to up your ratings, it's sort of in bad taste.
I mean, I thought it was in the classic tradition of Doink. Doink, brah? You making kids cry, brah? Noodle already showing off his athleticism here. Maybe Cowboy won't be able to keep up. Cowboy's a bit more of a brawler.
Noodle trying to make Cowboy cry at the moment. And that is something you do not want to do, is take your foot off the gas when you're in the ring against Cowboy.
Cowboy might run you over with his motorcycle.
He absolutely. There's no might. He will.
Melody
if you take your foot off the gas, Cowboy is gunning it.
Thank you for following. Nicholas8337. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? What's up? Are you ready for a night of Bad Elephant action? Did you know that Chad Gable is a farmer? He once brought a pig in the house. His wife said, "What the hell are you doing?" Chad said, I'm bringing Otis in. Oh, leave Otis alone. You had me going there for the first half. I was like, what's he doing with this?
They had us in the first half, not going to lie.
Oh. Did you see Otis's testimony about Bray Wyatt? He talked about him and everything. I was heartbreaking. I was like,
no, I didn't. I'll have to watch it.
Otis said that he's been dyslexic since school, and with Bray Wyatt's encouragement, he read his first ever book cover to cover, and it was Stephen King's The Stand.
Oh, wow.
Made me legit tear up a little bit.
I've heard so many great things of him just taking the time to help people just do stuff.
Absolutely. Nicholas,
You know, sometimes wrestling related, sometimes not, but just like, yeah, you're dealing with something? I got time. Let me help you.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Nicholas, were you a Bray Wyatt fan? Interested to hear what you thought of the Eater of Worlds. RK11 showing up. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Rooting for Noodle, his stablemate. You want to remind everybody about the Alphabet Superstars, Matt?
Alphabet Superstars, the newest faction here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. We've got Noodle, you've got RK11, and you've got CJ, who CJ almost going bell to bell and a kick out. CJ almost going bell to bell in our first Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Fighting
that
tooth
was
and nail.
Impressive. So, Cowboy.
Shades of Samoa Joe there, almost a full joke.
Just a little joke there. Gotta love the joke. The best move in wrestling, period. I won't hear otherwise.
Nicholas is saying he very much enjoyed how entertaining Bray Wyatt was and The Fiend. I loved The Fiend. Such a good gimmick. Me personally, I loved it. And, man, what could have been? A lot of lost opportunity there. That happened while we were gone. Obviously, Bray Wyatt passed. And, good God, I'm still not fully over that.
Oh, no. It's just absolutely shocking.
You know what the real sad thing is? Do you want to catch RK up on what he's missed so far as Cowboy takes it to Noodle?
Yes, absolutely. RK, yeah. Look out! Oh, what a drop kick. Sorry. So what we've had so far is Harnage, being Harnage and raining Harnage all over Reggie.
Absolutely.
And then we had the Women's Championship last women's standing match with producer Becca coming out on top and regaining her title for the third time against EC Mary. And now we are watching the Bad Elephant Wrestling Championship, where Noodle, again, as you're cheering on your stablemate, hopes to retain over the only member of Game Corp who does not have a title. And they complete the forfecta.
Josh said Otis reading more books than Leah Michelle. He literally made me say this even though I said, no, it's dumb.
That's hilarious.
I am all about bullying Leah Michelle because she is a bully, so that's fine. Actually, no. That was in bad taste. Bullying sucks. But I thought it was...
This could suck for Cowboy.
Oh!
Oh, there it is. Rope break.
Very smart rope break there.
Now, we've seen Noodle do that time and time again. And this time it's Cowboy. Will that save him?
An impressive aerial display. Nicholas, what I would like to see is Bo Dallas in WWE, see him cleaning the Firefight Funhouse out and seeing him turned into the Fiend. Well, it's never been confirmed officially, but long suspected that Bo Dallas was Uncle Howdy within the final kind of storyline incarnation of Bray.
You stay howdy to this, Tom.
Yeah, pile driver. I agree with you, Nick. I would love to see Bo get to do something that carries on his brother's legacy. And Cowboy getting close to a legacy of his own there, but Noodle kicks out.
Could not believe it as Noodle kicks out. Uh-oh. Look out here, Tom.
Get ready to shake, rattle, and roll. Oh my goodness. Is this it?
I heard that from here. I think I saw teeth on the ring. Noodle powering out. Does he have anything left? Staggering to his feet.
He's hanging by the skin of whatever teeth he has left. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Ooh, Noodle bloody, but with a head of steam.
He may be covered in marinara,
the leg out.
But he ain't gonna quit.
Oh, Noodle feeling it as he goes up top. Is it time for a second one?
Oh!
And Cowboy getting out of the way.
He hits the mat. He hits the mat.
That's incredible. I thought that was it.
Oh, okay. What we got here? They're coming to kind of a little bit of a dramatic standstill. Like, gunslingers at the climax of a Western. Top rope, belly to belly.
Belly.
1, 2.
Oh, just kicks out. Just kicks out.
I knew this would be a good match, but I'm just so impressed at how exciting it's been.
There it is.
The buttered noodle connects.
Oh, there it is. The al dente.
1, 2.
And Noodle retains.
He is unstoppable. Oh my goodness. I love this. Can't take the belt off this man.
Wow.
Stampede Champion, Hollywood.
The longest reign in Bad Elephant Wrestling history gets even longer.
What a match.
Incredible.
That
Congratulations.
Incredible. RK, all that cheering paying off as Noodle bringing the title back home to the Alphabet Superstars. 4-star match. I would have given it 8. Meltzer would have probably given it either 2 or 35.
Oh, he would have added all those extra percentages and decimals on. We know this. So, Matt, what do you think this says for the future of Game Corp? They can never seem to get that last belt they're going for.
I didn't want to say it out loud because I really did not want to jinx them, but I thought Cowboy was bringing it home. I thought he was absolutely bringing it home. And yeah, I don't know. They are. I mean, like they started off incredibly strong as we started Bad Elephant Wrestling. They were so close to owning everything. Then they literally lost everything. And
a roller coaster, an absolute roller coaster.
Yes. Wait, what are we doing here?
Well, we're getting ready for the main event.
You really want to make it this type of match?
Did we not agree on this?
We did not.
Sorry, we're parting the kimono a little bit. I just got to check our notes on what the main event was supposed to be. Oh, we didn't really specify.
I'm just saying, do you want to leave that? That leaves it up very much to the AI.
I got faith in the AI for this one. You want to give everyone a preview of what to expect here tonight?
Yes. There we go. So we have, after our, it was a triple threat tag team matchup for #1 contenders.
Yep.
Holy, an incredible match where Thunder Hour came out on top, which was so much more impressive, not only in the fashion that they did it, excuse me as I adjust a little bit here, but not only did they do it in impressive fashion, as I lose my hat, that's how excited I am for this. Holy, let me tell you. But Chris had already wrestled in a match earlier in the night. And not only that, they came back, won the whole thing over 2 other impressive teams of you and Josh and CJ and RK Slevin. And they are now set to take on the champions from Game Corp for the Taco Bell Tag Team Championships.
And most interestingly, this is the last chance that Thunder Hour has to win these titles. If they lose tonight, they cannot challenge again so long as Game Corp holds the Taco Bell Tag Team titles. So a lot at stake here. Thunder Hour
on the line.
Cannot mess around. Hey, I see Thunder Hour pulling up to the arena right now. Do they look different to you?
I was sorry, I was eating some Taco Bell. I think I missed it.
Right, but
I don't know. You told me I was crazy the other week when I said I thought they looked larger.
But I'm actually a little shocked. Do you think this means what I think it means? Hello? Did I lose you?
What am I looking at, Tom?
I think we're witnessing some absolute harnage in the tag team division. It looks like Harnage converted his former partners, his former high flyers, to his lifestyle of pain and gain. Oh my goodness.
It's absolute carnage.
Thunder Hour got swole.
I think we are looking at Power Hour here.
Oh my God.
Wow.
A huge beef up for Thunder Hour.
A
Decked
huge
out
beef up is an understatement.
Decked out in the fearsome masks that Harnage has been wearing. My God. Can Game Corp survive this?
I don't know if
Becca, oh my
anyone
God.
can survive this.
Becca, oh my God.
Though
they
it does
big
look like
boys.
it is still a titles, tables, ladders, and chairs match.
As it's going to be.
So, again, this could make Harnage even angrier because, again, this is now a match where you do not have to be pinned to lose.
I don't know, with this size advantage, this increase of strength, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like in a match like this, and you can feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I actually think in a match like this, it favors a more agility-based wrestler. So I actually think this is a disservice to Power Hour because they would have to completely incapacitate their opponents, which they are capable of doing.
Well, let's just hope that even though they beefed up, they held on to some of their high-flying moves. Maybe even their entire high-flying presets and classifications. Because that's what's going to lead them to gold.
You all got presets and classifications?
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
At a combined weight of
Oh, man.
537 pounds.
Well, here they come. From the video game dimension. Jake and JB representing Game Corp.
Corporation.
A lot on the line for them tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm just shocked at how the battle lines continue to be drawn around here, Matt. You know, now we've got full-blown faction warfare. Do you want to go over all the stables we have at each other's throats?
Well, coming down to the ring, let's start out with these gentlemen. We've got Game Corp, who we've already discussed, have 3 of the 4 titles in Bad Elephant Wrestling right now.
On top
they
of the
look
world
to
right
hopefully
now.
retain.
Absolutely.
Yes, they have Metroid Mike, not pictured tonight, has the Twitch Championship. Jake and JB here, are defending the tag team Taco Bell championships, which Jake in the ring, looking like he's going through withdrawals. And I understand we do appreciate Jake for actually taking time out from playing Starfield to come and defend his title tonight.
I know, you'd think he'd be sitting at his spec'd out PC with his sick Starfield controller, but he's in the ring. He's ready to go.
Do appreciate that.
We have to take a second right here. We have to congratulate RK Slevin becoming a Skyboy. Congrats on the new job. We're very happy for you. Nothing
Congratulations.
for sure. And look at this. Oh my God. These boys really
Are huge.
They really took Harnage's life advice to heart. Look how much bigger they are.
That is crazy.
Is it gonna be enough? Oh wow, just easily escaping Jake's offense here. And look at the standing Spanish
Standing
fly.
Spanish fly from a near 7-footer.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So yeah, we have. Okay, I'm being passed a note card here.
Oh yes.
we
what does it
have
say?
we have Test Bandit
Yes.
and 1 HDH1D.
Oh my God.
So yes, they are now a part of the newly formed Absolute Harnage faction.
Which makes up 2 of the 4 factions that you were discussing. So we have Game Corp, we have Absolute Harnage.
That is correct. Noodle, who we saw earlier retaining his championship, along with CJ and RK Slevin, are the Alphabet Superstars. And then finally rounding everything out, we've got Bad Elephant Gaming, who currently has no championships and about $7.28 to their name.
I mean, they do have Spider-Cat, that's for sure.
That's true.
And Test Bandit up top here, he's trying to get that title. You missed him floating around the ring earlier. That was pretty fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie. And wow, he's just eating. Wow, eating those punches from Jake and not what is, oh my goodness, shaking the very foundations of the ring with that.
Amazed it didn't fall completely over like we've seen happen before. Oh, backbreaker slam. Wow.
You know, despite
And
their size,
look how Jake going up top now.
despite
Or, I'm
their
sorry,
size,
Jake running interference, and it's JB.
oh my goodness. Jake keeping Chris at bay as JB works on the belt above. Oh, JB stopped at the penultimate hour. And here we go, a big power bomb.
Oh, the big power bomb off the top.
My goodness. Now
Now it's Jake going up.
Jake left alone in the lion's den with these big beefcakes. They're taking shots at him. Oh, here we go.
He's going to get a power bomb of his own.
He chose to just hurt himself rather than take it.
I mean,
Okay,
that-
hang on. RK redeeming and Ask Me Anything. 1 second. Hey, EC Mary. Thank you. RK Slevin asks, if you had to be in your own wrestling match, what would it be and why? Matt, you want to go first?
If I was in my, like if I was booking my own wrestling match?
I guess, yeah. If you were Kevin Sullivan and you could book yourself into a match, what kind of match would you book yourself in?
Wow, that's a really good question. Maybe, man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's not done very often, because I feel like I'd want to do something special.
I would put myself into the Jackass hardcore match from WrestleMania 38.
Oh,
where,
see, that's a really smart answer.
That was really fucking fun and funny.
That was so great to watch.
That was one of the most entertaining, just for fun matches I've ever seen. That's mine. And as I was,
That's a really good one.
as I
That's
was
a really
observing
good one.
earlier, despite Thunder Hour's power increase, JB is still the powerhouse of gameplay.
I mean, every faction needs one. At least one. Oh! Speaking of power, and
Jake tried to put a choke slam.
oh,
What
look
is
out
this?
there!
Oh my goodness. Jake getting taken to the mat. Like we said,
Can't submit here, so
they got more powerful, but they retained all of their high-flying maneuvers. It's very impressive.
as you see right there from one HGH 1D Chris. However, it does look like everybody has forgotten about the ladder and the title.
They're more impressed with the stairs. Almost as like this, the 2013 pay-per-view, tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Oh, Chris had it set
That's
up.
the match I would book.
Do you remember the stairs match?
No. Uh-oh. Hold on.
What's
Hold
up?
on.
Uh-oh, what's
Do you
going
remember
on?
the time that Chris set up the ladder and then both of them got thrown out of the ring?
Oh. Game Court could use this moment. They've just got
They really could. Instead, Jake is going after Test Bandit over there.
And Chris
Chris
kips
popping
up.
back up to his feet, but JB right there to meet him. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh, racked on the top rope.
So I will say, despite the size difference, Game Corp really still sticking with it here.
Wow. An incredible tilt-to-whirl hurricane.
I say that as they both get taken down to the mat.
So do you think the masks are the source of their power, Matt? How do you, like, you know, ever since Harnage put his on, he's been a different man. And you got to look at the glowing visages of these two. What do you think is the source of their strength?
I mean, it may very well be. I mean, I'm not sure. I have not been studying what their training regimen has been, but I mean, right, like you said, you can't argue the masks.
A lot of
However,
grilled chicken.
Thunder Bandit coming out to help his partner and leaving Jake alone in the ring with
Jake
the
really
ladder.
didn't seem like he wanted to climb the ladder. Oh my goodness.
Thunder Bandit.
Oh my goodness. What are you guys doing? He's right there. He's, well.
I'm not going to say I told you so, Tom, but I'm going to say I told you so.
You telling me that artificial intelligence is sloppy and stupid?
Yes.
Well, you have to wonder, did Game Corp win or survive?
Again, This is the second title match that has not gone absolute Harnage's way and has both resulted in not a pinfall or a submission. So all I'm saying is if Han shows up at your door tomorrow, don't call me. I'm not coming to help you.
Right.
You've done this to them twice.
Well, also here to consider. It made them stronger, but did it make them smarter? You know, they just kind of
we have also heard Han say that as well. He is much stronger, but the wrestling IQ is the trade-off there. So
an uneven night for Game Corp, but we are seeing the factions really starting to go to war with each other. We've got 4 sides. Who is going to take over the roster? You'll have to tune in more to find out, because we're getting ready for MyGM mode. Matt, do you have any final thoughts on the state of the roster before we get into MyGM mode?
The state of the roster is much like the tagline, I think, for the Bad Elephant Wrestling title. It is a stampede.
Oh, I love it.
Let me tell you, wow.
Absolutely.
Just wow. I mean, we thought it was getting crazy with our third faction joined, but this is just, I mean, 4 factions, one of which is just a set of monsters. Just a trio of absolute 7-foot-tall mass monsters.
We'll see how far they can
them.
get. How far are you going to be able to get, though, now that we're entering the home stretch? We're having WrestleMania Backlash before WrestleMania.
Yes.
Like, literally
as
the
God
show
intended.
before it. Oh, I'm supposed to have a grudge match against Kevin Owens? Wow.
Apparently so.
Well, hurry up and build to it.
I'll get right on that. Oh, not what I wanted.
Anybody else in the chat have fond memories of Bray Wyatt? We were talking with Nicholas about him a little earlier. A lot of untapped potential. I've been watching a lot of his matches. I rewatched the 2017 Elimination Chamber match that he won the WWE title in. I watched the John Cena Firefly Funhouse match, which I think is one of the best pieces of wrestling storytelling ever produced, if I do say so myself. What about you, Matt? Any fond memories you have of Bray Wyatt?
Trying to think of one specific one. I've really just I enjoyed the run when they finally let him be the Fiend for a bit, other than the cage match that they completely debacled. Do I not have my... There we go.
Rollins Lesnar, a classic. This is a little bit of an unpleasant fact, but
that's the NXT title, right?
Yeah, that's the NXT title.
Thank you.
This is a little bit of an unpleasant fact, but I heard this and was shocked to realize it's true. Do you realize that Bray Wyatt is the first active roster wrestler to die since Chris Benoit?
Wow.
Yeah. Like, that's how significant this is. A lot of legends die. There's been obviously some tragic early deaths in the industry in general, but, you know, like, in addition to Brody Lee dying during the height of his AEW popularity, like, first time in a long time there's been an active roster wrestler pass away, and it's just heartbreaking. Not just because they're a statistic, but, you know, they're a person.
Right.
Toxic Melody, buddy, all my wrestling knowledge comes from Bad Elephant Wrestling. Well, we're giving you a little bit extra on the side. Yes, very sad indeed. I would hope it's just an unspoken certainty that Bray is going to be put into the Hall of Fame next year.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it.
They did it for Eddie when he passed away. I mean, they did it for Edge when he had to retire young. I don't know. It'd be nice to see him get a moment, have his dad and his brother induct him, you know?
Right.
Do you know who his dad is?
Barry Windham?
You may know his dad best as Erwin R. Shyster, IRS,
Oh,
from classic WWF.
I do.
Pay your taxes, Matt.
Fair.
Yeah, that was his dad. His grandfather was the legendary Blackjack Mulligan, who I kind of know of by reputation, not necessarily by matches. Setting up quite an event here.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, okay, hold on.
You got to up those rivalries before the major PLE.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to do. You got to see who I have, because it's been so long. I don't remember.
You take 2 weeks off and forget everything. Ugh.
It's a true story. Ready for this one?
Hey, it's us.
In a Hell in a Cell. Should that be first, or we'll see what else I got?
Oh my gosh. I guess Finn Balor was on a podcast recently and he said this. Obviously, I had the opportunity to work with Bray a lot. As Finn versus Bray, the Demon versus Bray, Finn versus the Fiend. The one thing I'm sad we didn't ever get was the Fiend versus the Demon. That was something we talked about at length, and we were kind of hoping that was going to happen eventually, but it's not to be.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah,
but
right.
I think they did have very good matches when they did get to go head to head. So for what it's worth, still got our money's worth.
Right.
Have you ever auto booked a show?
No.
I see that option at the bottom. You're putting us in a Hell in a Cell match in the middle of the pay-per-view?
Well, you have a 1-star rivalry, and this is a 3, so I sort of figured maybe this one would pay more dividends.
All right, let's see. You got a healthy $445,000 budget. I'm sure I have a $10 budget.
That's probably fair.
I wonder if Zelina Vega is gonna have a match. What roster is the LWO on? Are they on Raw? I'm actually not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I believe they are, because I think Zelina recently had a match against Rhea. But given what today represents in the history of her family, I would wonder if she's going to make an appearance on Monday Night Raw tonight.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I'll still never forget the year that they cut her from SmackDown when she had wrestling gear made in tribute to her dad. It's pretty shitty.
Yes, correct. Very shitty, one might say.
Apparently Vince did personally apologize to her, saying it just slipped, it wasn't.
Well, that's good.
It's it shows that Vince can act decent, I'm not trying to turn this into the sad wrestling show. I'm sorry. It's just...
Are you sure?
It's just, there's a lot of sad stuff in wrestling happening right now. Here's a question. Do you not want to be called CF Punk anymore? Or would you beat me up if I suggest that?
If you suggest not calling me CF Punk?
Yeah, if I suggest telling you how to do your business, are you going to put me in a chokehold and then lunge at Josh? Sad elephant wrestling system.
I'm going to absolutely knock down a whole bunch of lights and or camera equipment on top of Josh while I'm going after you, yes.
Cry me a river, Matt.
Right? It's real glass. I know it. Yeah.
It's almost like they should have fired him a year ago.
What? Let's not get crazy.
Just for context, we're talking about CM Punk getting fired from All Elite Wrestling for beating up Luke Perry's son and then lunging at his boss, and that being shocking to anybody because it's like, wow, It's almost like a year ago when you hijacked the press conference to make fun of your coworkers. We had no idea you were toxic already.
Exactly. All right, I think that's good enough. We're
Spending
going to
a lot of
confirm this
cash. I
booking.
respect it. Noodle, contract up. What is
82K.
He's got a 2-star rivalry going right now. I'm gonna lowball him.
What? Tom lowballing his talent. I've never seen that before.
I'm not gonna play 80K for a plate of pasta.
Wow.
I've had enough crap. Oh wow, Lacey Evans pulling a JB. She's about to quit, I think. You refuse to pay me any loyalty bonus. The only way you can convince me to stay. I don't think so. You're good.
You won't pay me a royalty bonus, so the only reason I'm staying is if you pay me this royalty bonus.
Zoe is happy that her and Becky are a tag team. Oh yeah, I guess I did that. Cool. What else do I have to promise? Promise LA Knight you'd interfere in a match on his behalf. Cool. All right. Let's see here. It's so annoying that you can't use this stuff a week before a PLE.
Well, that's just rude.
But it's time to start sabotaging Matt. And now we can see his reactions on camera. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What kind of cards do I have? Contract negotiation. We definitely want that. Pre-match physio. I need that all the time because I'm
Yes, you do.
I'm always hurting people. Who's a free agent? All right. What do we got here? I don't remember any of my rivalries.
Any of your rivalries, any of your roster, who the knows what's going on anywhere?
All right. It seems like, oh, Cowboy's out for 4 weeks. We can't have that. Hang on.
You needed that physio card before.
Oh, no. Oh, injury rehab. Injury rehab 2. Cowboy will be busy. He'll be back in
There you
2
go.
weeks. Cowboy will be back in 1 week. Alrighty. So, what's carrying the card while Cowboy's out? We got Noodle versus Cena.
That's a
In a
solid one
promo.
right there.
In a promo. Because Cena is kind of hurt. All right. What's in the main event? We've got... Who is the women's champion? Shayna Baszler against...
You do have the music turned off, correct?
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, we'd be running through quite a few copyright strikes at this point. No, we're good. We're good.
As you sing along.
Have a good night, Melody. It was fantastic having you here. Thanks for
Thank
being
you
a friend.
for
as
being here.
always.
Really appreciate it. I cannot read the chat out of my peripheral, so my apologies.
Oh no. Cody versus Edge. Let's keep this rivalry going. We're going to open the show with Bucky and Zoe versus Nikita.
Do you have a whole bunch of... Oh, you already had another. I was like, why do you only have 4 women to pick from? But that would be why.
Because I'm using most of the roster.
Yes, you are. Like a good GM should.
Wow, a lot of people are hurt. How did this happen?
I don't know. Shocked I am, Tom. Shocked.
All right, so they're good. They're good. They'll be fine. These two are gonna need to do a little physio. Oh, some physio. Oh. Shinsuke, don't get hurt. Please, God, don't get hurt. And let's try to get LA Knight and Solo. Oh, they're both bad guys. Well, we got to get LA Knight changed to a good guy because, of course. And let me see here. Should I fix any matches? All right, I'm ready. Let's go, baby. Kicking things off with the hottest brand there is. Toxic Melody, I don't remember if we said good night, but good night and thank you for being with us. Our BFF will talk to you soon. Is the roller coaster gonna win? He is. In a 3-star match.
Good start. Good start.
Rivalry grows. Let's see what we're gonna get out of this one. Shayna Baszler. Disappointing, but a rivalry grows. There we are.
That's the one you were looking for.
They did it. Bucky did it. He is now a face, and we'll spectate this one. Champion versus champion. Shinsuke-san versus Chris-san. This is in the universe where Chris didn't take any of Hans's advice about lifestyle.
Right.
So he's the clean-cut 1H, 1D that we all love. Who you got your money on for this matchup, man?
I want to say Chris, but Shinsuke is quite the wrestler.
Absolutely. Can we talk about how Shinsuke is a heel cutting promos in Japanese is my favorite shit on Raw right now? How about you?
I was watching one the other week. I was watching it after the fact, and I love how Shinsuke would say something in Japanese, and then the crowd would go, "What?" And then he would continue, and they'd go, "What?" And he like, it just kept building that way, and I was like, it's good that the fans are getting in on this, in not a like not mocking him, but like using it as a way to get involved in his promo, as they were like clearly behind him while he was doing it. You know, so language barrier and all, the fans were still able to get involved and help him with his promo.
I agree to an extent, but I also believe that the What promo is the worst legacy of Stone Cold's life, and I fucking hate it. And I actually kind of like to a degree that Yeah is starting to replace What, but still, it really ruins a lot of promos. Like, wrestlers can't even take breaths anymore. You know what I mean? The crowd
right.
is doing it.
I think I liked it when Stone Cold did it, only because he was prepared for it.
Yeah.
So like he had the like, you know, it's almost like an improv exercise.
I mean, yeah, for him, I just resent how the crowd uses it for the wrong reason.
So what you're saying is that a crowd of human beings have taken something that was great and ruined it, Tom.
It's almost like this doesn't just apply to wrestling.
There is nothing but wrestling. Everything only applies to wrestling.
It's true.
Chris looking good in his much smaller, livelier form tonight.
Yeah, I like the Chris that looks more like Chris, personally.
You don't like the 7-foot-tall, roided, veiny arms?
I can't believe what Harnage has done to our boy.
What? He didn't do anything to Wario.
God fucking damn you. Wario is not my boy. Garl is my boy. All right?
Garl is everyone's boy.
Garl Gang 2023.
Absolutely.
How far are you in Sea of Stars? How much further? Did you
Hashtag Stu.
get? Ooh.
I have not played since you and I last spoke.
Okay.
I will leave it at that to make it spoiler free.
You're still at Mesa Island?
Okay, or you could not make it spoiler free.
Well, people don't know what Mesa Island is or what is there.
I mean, that might be fair. Yes, I am right there. I have not gotten a chance.
So you haven't explored it yet. You just got it.
Depending on where we finish up tonight, I might give it a go for a little bit.
Okay. I will just tell you that I have finished Mesa Island.
Okay.
And, oh boy, this game.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Just when you think it's gotten as twisty as it's gonna get.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
And they're not like they're like twists I didn't fully see coming, but even though I was like something like this will happen, what did happen, I was like, ooh.
Nice.
It's like an airplane head spin. You see it coming, but sometimes.
It's like that move Chris just did. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. As Chris also busts out a code ring.
Got to get that Canadian Destroyer. I hope you saw the video I posted in the Discord of Orange Cassie's absolutely brutal Canadian Destroyer he pulled off.
I did not see that, but I will watch it after.
Oh, you got to go back and check that out. Let me tell you, we've seen some brutal moves tonight from some of our matches. Doesn't even come close to this. Carnage can't come close to that level of just viciousness.
Oh my goodness. Chris dragging Shinsuke into a prime spot for some aerial maneuvers. Big time matchup for Chris here tonight because he'll be facing Shinsuke in the main event of Backlash for the WCW title. He's looking to make an impression on the champion right before their bout.
Shinsuke missing with that. Not with the clothesline, though. Or that clothesline. Or that kick to the face. Wow.
Gorgeously executed.
Ooh. Chris smartly ducking that kick, and now a Hurricane Rana.
Grappling up, a nice dive, and there it is.
Oh, the Mesa Island special.
Beautiful.
Referee out of position. This could save Shinsuke, and it does.
Drop kick to the small, the back. Shinsuke in trouble right now. He usually targets the back of Seth Rollins, where he's getting a taste of his own medicine as they grapple up again, and Chris splits him into a nice snap suplex.
Chris going up top. Oh, wow.
Kurt Angle would be proud of that moonsault.
I was going to say, that was pretty. I wish it would have landed, though.
If only.
Oh, wow. Chris back up, though. Look out. What's this? 1H1 DDT.
Is that it? Is that enough? As he pins the WCW champ?
It is. Chris.
Wow.
Coming up
If
big.
He can beat this in 1 week.
Here is your winner,
He will be at the top of WCW.
Chris.
Speaking of 1H1D, you should check out their brand new episode where they reviewed Starfield, or rather the first hour of it. Is it worth playing after 1 hour? Listen to Chris and Tom, not this Tom, his Tom. Listen to them discuss one of the highest anticipated Xbox games ever. Have you tried Starfield yet, Matt?
I have not. I have
Well,
been busy with other things.
You've been busy with Sea of Stars.
Mostly. I've been playing a little bit of I'm late to the party, but I'm a buddy of mine and we do with another friend of ours, we do just some co-op gaming. So we have done Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh wow!
We're
Was that from
working
last
through
year,
that.
or is that early this year?
I think it was late last year. I think.
Okay. Well, you should set up your card. What are we doing?
We're going to spectate this one. Oh, I did not mean that. I meant simulate, but I hit the wrong freaking one.
You fool.
Hey, we're in for a tag team match. No, I can skip it once I get in here, right?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I got Sea of Stars on my brain. Which I'm very happy that I kickstarted. It's probably one of the best things I've probably ever kickstarted.
Oh, you kickstarted that. What kind of what did you get out of that, or did you just kind of do it at the
I took the low end of it. I had a friend who actually did get your name in the game.
Oh, I found that. I don't remember if I told you, but
yes. Yeah, they have a lot of them apparently.
Oh, it is quite an impressive location within the game. I will say that.
All right.
Quit and simulate.
All right. That's what I wanted to do.
I will be right back.
All right. Clubberella and Dewdrop. All right. 3.5. Well, can't beat that. Thank you for the great promo, Selena. Thom is going to miss his entrance, but we're going to have this Hell in a Cell here because we all need to see Thom in the ring tonight. We don't see it often enough, so we are going to get to that. Feel free to drop in the chat if you think Thom is going to be able to take out Kevin Owens tonight.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not missing my own entrance, especially not when it's for heck in a sec.
Heck in a cul-de-sac? From, it's heck in a cul-de-sac from, WWF In Your House.
With Todd Pettengill?
Writes itself.
I had to pump the AC back up. I turned it off today because it was actually pretty brisk outside, but it's getting a little toasty here as Matt and I wear our professional ring announcer gear, you know.
Correct.
Decked out like the greats, like Taz, like JR, you know. Just need a cowboy.
My
hat.
God. My God. I mean, speaking of JR and a Hell in a Cell, what are the chances you get thrown off the top of this, Thom?
Depends on the AI. They don't seem to really like leaving the cell, from what I recall. Oh, well, no, let me correct that. They like leaving the cell, but they don't really know how to interact with climbing it.
Correct. They don't like leaving the top of the cell. They will just stay up there for decades.
Trying to figure out what they want to do with their life. You went as Kevin Owens for Halloween once.
I did.
Little fun fact for everybody.
One of my easiest and possibly best Halloween costumes I've ever done. I am a fan of the Halloween costume.
All right, here we go, folks. The crowd chanting, "Kill Owens, kill." I resent that. Yeah, take that. That's what you deserve. I'm not on streams usually, so I need to get some offense in.
Relentless here, Thom.
I know. Oh, I bet I'm going to get a kendo stick like my wife. Ah, no, I went for a chair instead.
No, you prefer chairs.
Yeah, I do. Wow. It's like the game truly knows me.
Oof.
I want to thank everybody who's still hanging out with us. I want to thank brand new subscriber Nicholas. And just everyone else. Come on. Oh, everyone is absolutely admirable mutt. Hello, my friend. We meet again. How the heck are you? And thank you for following. What's up? Thank you for choosing us over Monday Night Raw. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, chat. Oh no. I was so happy for you to be our friend, but you had to fuck it up by opening your mouth. So, goodbye.
Wait, I wanted to hear more about this exclusive one-time offer that I'm never going to take advantage of.
I thought when they were with me, I'd be free, but
Nothing is free in this world. Welcome to capitalism.
they're 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. You were banned. I can work a Creed reference into anything. You should have seen my wedding vows.
That's
JK.
I'm not actually sure that that's a selling point, either portion of that.
JK, my wedding vows only had a Hoobastank reference.
I mean, that is the better reference.
Matt, the reason is you.
The reason is always me, Tom. It's why I'm single. No one can compare to me.
Oh boy. Kevin Owens stalking me on the outside, picking me up, kicking me in the face.
In the face.
In the face. Can't say I'm a big fan of this. I need to win this match for my own ego.
Kevin Owens realigning your teeth free of charge for you.
I mean, it is easier than the braces I had for 8 years. I'll say that.
There you go.
So I can't believe it's September already, because you know what happened today, Matt. A friend of mine asked if I'm going to MagFest. It just seems like we were there a short while ago.
Right?
Are you interested in returning?
I mean, I had a good time while I was there. I'd happily give it another go.
All right. Well, we should figure
if scheduling allows, because that is always the downside of things.
If you want to have fun, you have to schedule around other fun things. We should try to have a live Bad Elephant Wrestling event.
Oh, there you go.
That could be a highlight. Oh. Now there's me throwing KO back into
the ring. Something you don't see very often here in Hell in a Cell matches.
People actually using the ring?
Yeah.
I just want you to know, you yelled at me for letting the AI have its way with my match stipulations. I hope you're ready for this one to go on for 3 hours.
I am.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. 1.
And that's the match right there.
2. I actually would loll pretty hard.
Look, I needed a Hell in a Cell match. You needed a match on the card. There you go. Is that
everyone? Everyone wins.
The way the lighting hit that at first, I honestly thought that was a broom and not a sledgehammer.
Oh my God, you a broom? To be honest with you, Matt, I'm surprised.
Oh, Tom with the kip up, and oh, look out!
Look, are you looking at Owens' arm? Oh my God! Oh my!
You killed him. You literally killed him, Tom.
Owens, please stop.
You
oh my God.
killed
Look
him.
At him. Look at him.
What did you do, Tom?
I broke Kevin Owens. Look at his arm.
My hat fell off. I am so shocked.
Oh my God.
Should I throw in the towel for Kevin Owens? I feel like I should stop this match.
I feel like I know Kevin, but sometimes my arms bend back. 1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Wait, he beat me with a clothesline? Look.
He beat you with no arms, Tom.
That's how bad I am. I lost to an armless man. Also, what the...
I have no idea what that was. I have no clue, and I have no words. All I know is it better be a damn good match rating. Otherwise,
you can only get
you're
this
both
kind of
hired
here at Bad Elephant. Oh yeah, of course.
Oh. Yep.
4 stars for his arms, first and foremost. All right, are you ready for a?
You were right, Tom. I should have put that first.
I'm always right. Are you ready for a premium live event?
I'm getting there. Are we doing that before we sign off?
Yeah, I think that'll be a good way to carry us through the show, because next time we can just focus on the road to WrestleMania, baby.
Fair enough. So I should simulate this then?
Yeah, we'll just stick to one spectation per show.
That's fair.
Disappointing and no rivalry. That's disappointing. Fergie gonna run in for Seth? I mean, for Brock, I guess.
Yeah, because Finn wanted to fight Seth, so I was trying to set that up.
Right. I didn't have a great week. C quality in both show and match. I made 193. That's not bad. What about
That's
you?
pretty good.
B and a B. Look at you doing good. I resent you. Just kidding.
Yeah, I had some decent matches in there.
And you're still on top. But a pay-per-view can change anything. Here we go, baby. Hey, boss, I know you probably got plans. I just think I should be put on a hell of a show if you changed your mind. All right. Every week, there are matches I want to win. All right? I mean, I have no control over that. All right, so I got to give Zoe a match. I got to give Nikita a win, and I got to give LA Knight a match. So, I mean, you know, this solves a good chunk of my problems.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team, normal, you two. And we're making it for the women's tag title match because we don't have one of those yet.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got to do that then.
All right. Show's going to open with Cena versus Noodle for the title. It's going to close with Nakamura versus Chris for the title. It's going to see the return of Cowboy to feud with you. And then it's going to have Edge versus Chody. Oh, wait, no. I promised LA Knight a match, right?
I believe so.
You guys don't get a match.
Boo.
It's going to be you versus Solo Sikoa in a backstage brawl. Oh, wait, no, I have to interfere on his behalf. Can't have that.
You pick him.
Great.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You are interfering on his behalf, whereas if you're doing a run-in, you're running in on that person.
All right, we're going to have a submission match for that one. Have an Extreme Rules match for this one. Could have a tables match for this one. Have a backstage brawl for this one. Gonna get a backstage brawler. I hate doing this, but you wanted a win, so I'm going to give you what you wanted.
Look at you actually giving a wrestler what they asked for. Wow.
Falls count anywhere. All right. Health spa. Who needs it? Cowboy kind of needs it. Call out you guys. Call out you guys. Roll change. Nobody. Charity. Oh, look at you with a 5-star mic rating. I'm giving that to you.
That's right.
How much does it cost to open this? $100,000 to unlock. I think I'm not going to pick it. Who's a free agent? Booyaka, booyaka. Contract negotiation. I always want some of that. Iron Man match. Should definitely want that. You know, I think I do want to open this. Because I have to beat Matt.
There you go. Welcome to the big time.
All right. Yep. That's how this show's going down. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not.
I'm
All
truly
right.
not. I'm
Seth,
truly
not there.
I ain't sorry for shit. I don't give a shit about your kids. Aw, Clubberella wants to be on the PLE. Are you gonna let her, boss?
All right.
It was very strange to hear him call you Tyler for a second. Are you gonna give Jake the main event match without Seth Rollins? Oh, we thinking about it.
I'm trying to remember who's got the tag team belts right now. Ah. I can do that.
Do it.
Okay.
You only have to have at least one Extreme Rules match. You could do that. You could pull that off. So here's a question for you. After I beat Sea of Stars, should I spend money on Baldur's Gate 3, or should I play Starfield because it's already included in my Xbox Game Pass membership?
I think you should play Starfield.
Do you think I'm going to be biased against one or the other based on what I play first?
Based on what you what?
Do you think, depending on which game I play first, it'll bias me against the other game?
I don't think so.
Like, I've never played a Bethesda RPG before. And I've also never played a Baldur's Gate game before. And I imagine you've dipped your toes in both, right?
Into which?
I've never played a Bethesda RPG, nor have I ever played a Baldur's Gate game.
I've definitely played both.
What do you think would be a better thing to experience first?
Probably Starfield.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate is going to take you a while, and it's going to be slower.
Oh, interesting. All right. I have heard that apparently the first 12 hours of Starfield suck and then it gets good. And I'm like, oh, 12. All right, only 12.
It doesn't sound super great.
Maybe I should let our Discord vote on this. And maybe I should stream the winner. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe I should do it for the content and not my own enjoyment. Let's see what's happening on Monday Night Raw. Burp, burp, burp. Jay Uso opens the show. Big promo between Jay and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and Jay Uso versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Judgment Day win. The Miz beats Akira Tozawa. Gunter cuts a promo about being the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Chad Gable enters.
What is this guy? Why is he terrible?
So, you'll love this. Gable says he wants a rematch because he has to do it for himself and for his family. And Gunther says, "You want another opportunity for what? You're using your children as bait for some spotlight." Gunther says, "Gable is a fantastic athlete, but a disgusting, terrible father."
Wow. So they are really milking that for everything.
Yep. Gable attacks Gunther. Aperion outnumbers him. Otis comes to Gable's aid. Alpha Academy does its best, but they are beaten down. Tommaso Ciampa shows up with a steel chair, which sends Imperium into retreat. Drew McIntyre versus Xavier Woods. Drew McIntyre wins. Cody Rhodes comes out. He's interrupted by Judgment Day. He fights Dom. Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green. Shayna Baszler wins. Shinsuke cuts more promos on Seth. I am very happy about this. Finn Balor continues to persuade Jey Uso to join the Judgment Day. That's pretty good. Alpha Academy and Tommaso Ciampa beat Imperium. Gable, it says Alpha Academy win by submission. It doesn't say who beat who, though.
Oh, interesting.
Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Judgment Day is banned from ringside. I believe that's the main event. So we'll have to check on that result in a little bit. I do not believe Rhea Ripley is going to lose, especially not on Raw.
Yeah, I doubt that.
All right. You looks like you got a stacked show here, buddy. Brock Lesnar and JB. What a freaking combo. Imagine Brock Lesnar in a bathrobe.
Right? Dude. That's less than helpful, actually. Hold on a second.
Sure.
Oh, I do have a Hell in a Cell. Never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's perfect then. All right. And I made the other one a steel cage. I guess I didn't have to do that one.
I like how the steel cage power card is called Real Steel. Do you remember that Hugh Jackman movie?
I do.
Do you remember when Hugh Jackman appeared on Raw to promote Real Steel?
And broke, it was Dolph Ziggler's jaw, wasn't it?
Yep, he helped Zack Ryder win a match. Wolverine, Academy Award nominee Hugh Jackman helped Zack Ryder beat Dolph Ziggler. Never fucking forget.
Right? All right, okay. Tornado Hell in a Cell. Jeez. All right, here we go.
Can you stack bonuses?
No, I don't think so.
I was going to say, if you had a Tornado Hell in a Cell and used both cards, I would be very impressed. Submissive. Do you remember when Paige, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks were put into a... No, wait, no, it was Becky. It was Paige, Charlotte, and Becky were put into a stable, and they were originally called the Submission Sorority. And then,
yes.
And then WWE found out that that was the name of a lesbian porn franchise, and they had to frantically change it.
Yes.
Wrestling is fucking...
And then we never spoke of that again.
Under pain of death.
We're going to try to make that work.
I can't wrestle Kevin Owens, so I'll cut some effing promos on him. Oh, you're going to feed CJ to Hans? That's mean.
No, Hans can yell at anybody, so who do I want Hans to yell at? Hans is a bruiser, so let's find a fighter for him to yell at. There we go.
The shouting match of the century.
All right, so I have a Hell in a Cell. I have an Extreme Rules. I'm getting rid of this rivalry. That one should be fine. Let me use a physio card for Shotzi, if I have one.
Do it. You won't.
All right. Oh. All right, I think that's it. I don't think I need to. I think I need to save my money.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I think Aaron Rodgers hurt himself in the Jets game tonight.
He did.
He was taken off the field.
He went out in like the first series with an ankle injury.
Will not return. Oh my god.
All right, let's.
Did I tell you I left 20. Hang on. I left 43 points on my bench this week.
That's a rookie mistake.
Between Jay Myers.
All right, let's confirm this booking before I overthink it.
Pittman.
Speaking of leaving stuff on my bench.
All right, I'm gonna spectate this. Let's see if Noodle can make a 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, no, the NFL is off to a crazy, crazy start. You got Daniel Jones for the New York Giants, whom I think was someone you were looking at.
Yeah, you told
Possibly.
me not to touch him, and thankfully I didn't.
As they lost 40-0. That guy is being paid $150 million. And at I think like the end of the first half, or at one point in the game, he was 0 for 6 with 0 passing yards, 2 interceptions, one of which was returned for a touchdown. And the other crazy one that I thought was absolutely nuts is Cincinnati losing to Cleveland. Not so much that they lost to Cleveland, but Joe Burrow, leading into this season, signed a $275 million contract extension.
Over how many years? 'Cause that's
I don't know, but he is the highest paid player.
Quarter of a billion.
Yes, he is the highest paid player in the NFL. Do you want to take a guess at what his stats were for the whole game?
Not good.
He went 14 for 31 for, I believe, 82 or 84 yards and no touchdown. He had a QBR of 20.
Is that the highest athlete contract in the world? Like, I'm not aware of what
No.
people in other sports get paid. 275
Baseball makes a ton because I don't follow baseball so much, but I do not think they have a salary cap like football and hockey and other sports do.
You're telling me there is a baseball player who makes who makes 9 figures? Who makes over $250 million? Because what?
According to the internet,
Yes.
as of September 12th of 2023,
Yes.
the highest paid athlete in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo, who earned $136 million in the 12 months leading up to May 1st of 2023, making him the highest paid athlete in the world.
What sport do they play?
What's that?
What sport do they play?
That's soccer,
Okay.
which was going to be my guess because European soccer
Is he
pays players egregious amounts of money. Just insane amounts of money.
Who is the current major soccer star? I believe his last name starts with an S or something.
The guy who just came over to play for Miami?
I believe, yeah. What is his name?
That's Lionel Messi.
Messi, yes. I've been hearing a lot about him because basically of Apple TV's soccer deal that more or less rides on him. and they recently put a game on Pluto, the FAST service, free ad
Uh-huh.
streaming television. That was a Messi game, and it did numbers. So.
Oh yeah,
It's-
Messi and Ronaldo, depending on who you ask, are considered like the best soccer player in the world currently.
Yeah.
Messi joined Miami and scored 9 goals in 6 games, I think.
I mean,
like-
soccer's usually a low-scoring affair, so that is impressive, right?
Oh, and half of the thing that makes Messi great is not even his goal scoring. He is just so skilled with the ball. Like his touch on passing is just crazy, and his dribbling ability is nuts. Like he just search Messi on YouTube and watch some of the instances that he dribbles out of.
Okay.
He will have like 4 defenders on him, and he will dribble through all 4 of them, which is crazy.
I'm intrigued by his existence because this one kind of Hollywood business podcast I listened to, they've been talking about how Apple made a huge investment in getting both baseball and soccer on Apple TV Plus, and apparently soccer on Apple TV Plus completely rides on Messi. And there's
I believe that.
There's larger conversations about how Disney may sell either controlling stake or complete control of ESPN because they're thinking of just getting rid of it. They did see today that Disney apparently finished a negotiation with cable provider Charter to sort out their issues with how much extra they charge for ESPN. So,
Well, yeah, I was going to say, are they getting rid of the streaming service, or are they getting rid of ESPN as a whole?
Oh, no, the conversations I'm hearing about are about ESPN as a whole. They're either going to give up majority control or they're just going to get rid of it because they don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
That. Ooh.
I believe Amazon has an NFL deal, right? Don't they?
Thursday
air
Night
some major
Football.
games? Huh?
Thursday Night Football.
Is on Amazon Prime.
Correct.
Right. I remember there was there's also rumbling that, given that TNT has such a strong relationship with basketball, that Warner Brothers has been trying to lock up some kind of NBA streaming deal for Max, but that they're not Are you aware of how a lot of the regional sports channels are kind of disappearing, or they're being altered incredibly by the streaming landscape?
Yeah. Well, for the longest time, it was the other way around because a lot of if you were streaming sports, they were subject to local blackout. So, at one point, when I was looking to cut the cord, as Noodle hits that top rope and wins.
Well, guess what? I forgot to make it a title match.
Well, then.
So Noodle gets shit. But he did win.
And it is a 5-star match, so there you go. Yeah, so there's a service called NHL Center Ice, which basically allows you to stream all the hockey you want for, whatever their price point is. But the issue is local sports, because there's a local TV channel, are subject to blackout. So when I was living in Pittsburgh, even if I cut the cord for cable and got Center Ice, I wouldn't be able to watch Penguins games because they're subject to blackout.
And were you out of the area of route?
No, I wasn't. That's the problem.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I would have to get a cable package that included Root Sports in order for me to watch it. I wouldn't be able to stream it on the service that I was paying to stream, even though if you lived outside the area, you could stream it. So, yeah, it was a giant debacle. Much like this championship match will be. Let's see how it goes. Here we are.
So the Charter and Disney feud stemmed from the fact that Charter was like, we resent that you make us pay higher fees to license your channels, Disney, because we know that you just take that extra money and you create streaming content, which is, basically a competitor to our very existence, nonlinear television. You know what I mean? So that's what they were basically saying. Like, if you don't fix this, we're just gonna black out ESPN and any other channel that we feel is disadvantageous for us.
Do you want to see Finn Balor against Josh Yeager, or do you want to see JB and Brock Lesnar against Jake and MVP?
This is your card. It's about what you want.
That's not what I'm asking.
I want to see Josh's entrance tonight, but
Josh and Finn?
Yeah, let's do this. I'll turn the soundtrack back on so we can get Josh's impressive entrance.
That is correct. But yeah, so streaming services are all sort of wonky right now. Like right now, like Peacock has a bunch of live sports. Hulu actually has a bunch of live sports, which is why I actually knew that Aaron Rodgers injured his ankle, because I was watching that while I was preparing for tonight. I will say the problem with the ESPN streaming service is a lot of the stuff on the ESPN Plus streaming service is not the A-list content from ESPN. It's like if you were watching like ESPN 3 or 4.
So do you want to hear what the finalized deal is?
Sure.
The agreement between Charter and Disney is that Disney is going to receive $2.2 billion in licensing fees from Charter for Charter to be able to offer channels like FX, ESPN, ABC, Disney Channel, etc. And what Charter gets as part of the new deal, for customers will be able to purchase Disney Plus, Hulu, or the Disney bundle directly through Charter. So yeah, I guess they get to keep the kind of subscription fees. I assume that's the benefit, is that Charter gets to keep a cut of the subscription VOD fees because they're offering the memberships. And then that goes into offsetting the licensing fees they have to pay Disney.
I mean, I hope so. They need to keep my bundle together. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't think... let me look up what the Disney bundle currently includes. So you're saying you pay for the bundle that includes...
The bundle currently is Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus for, like... When I got it, I just looked. I have a legacy.
Okay. ESPN Plus is still included.
Yeah. But like I said, the issue is you don't really get a lot of great video content on ESPN Plus.
You get 30 for 30, right?
That's about, yeah, but I mean, like, you don't get any, like, the whole point of ESPN for the most part is live sports content. And you don't really get a lot of that despite, like if college football is on ESPN, right? If you're watching a game on
ESPN Plus.
It's not on ESPN Plus.
That sucks. So, like, what do you get on it besides 30 for 30? Do you get sports Center?
It's a lot of, like, D-list stuff. It's a lot of, like, like you get, like, to be fair, you do get some stuff that, like, wouldn't necessarily be broadcast, which is kind of cool, So you might get, like, I don't know, like, Division II lacrosse or something like that. So, like, you get more than just football or baseball or something like that. But at the same time, if you are looking for, the big name college sports or pro stuff or something like that, then you need like 6 streaming services, none of which are ESPN. Josh did his entrance get longer?
It gets longer every week, just like Thunder Bandit and Chris get bigger now that they're with us.
We are going to see how things shape up with...
I will say, have you tried any fast services?
Fast services?
Free ad streaming television like Pluto, Freevee, Tubi, Amagi.
I have not. Have you?
Pluto is pretty dang cool, I'm going to tell you right now. it's kind of like a combination of streaming and old-fashioned non-linear TV. You know, like it's every channel is technically a playlist that just is running in a constant 24/7 rotation with content on fixed loops,
So it is like a TV channel.
it's like a TV channel in that you can't control the order. You can't control the order. You're tuning in and following the schedule, but it's free streaming. You don't need a login. You just download the app, and it's paid for by like ads that are inserted into the content.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of movie channels.
The hardest
like,
part of the ring.
Like last night, Mary and I turned Pluto on. It was 20 minutes into Forrest Gump. We watched some of it, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, after a while, ads started, like commercials used to, you know what I mean? But it was Forrest Gump in HD, unedited, you know? There was a Showtime channel where they were airing the Twin Peaks revival. There's,
Okay.
What else was there? There's like, because Pluto is owned by Paramount, there's multiple like Star Trek channels where they're just running like, there's a channel where they're running Next Generation in order, you know, every episode.
Oh, wow.
There's a couple anime channels where they're running like, there's a Sailor Moon channel where they're running that entire show from episode 1 until the final one.
Dang.
It's pretty interesting. I definitely recommend you to check it out. Like I said, it's free. You just log in and go. You know?
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Check that out.
Oh, yeah. Josh taking it to Finn Balor.
Oh, and then just tossing him.
When Indiana Jones 5 was coming out, again, because Pluto is owned by Paramount, they launched a channel playlist that was just the first 4 indie movies, just running sequentially 24/7.
Wait, I'm confused. Well, first off, you said 5 indie, like not INDIE, right?
Oh,
you mean
no,
like
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like okay. So first you said 5, which confused me, and then you said 4, which still confused me because there's 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Hey, look at you knowing history. But no, yeah, you know what I mean.
I do. I sadly do.
Hey,
Have you seen the 5th Indiana Jones movie?
no, Mary and I watched the first 4 to get ready for it, and then we just never saw it either, so
Good job. I'm glad you did all that preparation.
yeah. I mean, we're gonna see it. We intend to watch it. We just haven't seen it yet, and thankfully I've stayed spoiled-free.
Yeah, I was gonna see it in theaters, and then something happened, and I sort of changed my mind. And by the time I thought about it again, it was out of theaters.
Yeah.
I think I went and saw something else instead.
Very quick run.
Oof!
Look,
Shotgun drop kick.
I've said it almost my whole life, and I'll say it again. You say there's only 3 indie movies, but Crystal Skull is better than Temple of Doom.
No.
Coup de grace. 2 jobs.
Is Temple of Doom good?
No.
No.
2.
And 3.
Josh eats them.
But you know what Temple of Doom doesn't have, which makes it a better movie? Hiding in a refrigerator during a nuclear explosion.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, so I'm just going to have you fight Kevin Owens in Hell in a Cell repeatedly every week.
Temple of Doom has surviving jumping out of a plane from an uninflated raft. I mean, come on, like.
Didn't they inflate it on the way down?
But again, yes, they did, but again, we're talking about incredulous, impossible scenarios.
I mean, just get the facts right. They jumped out of a plane with an inflatable raft and didn't die.
And survived.
4-star match from Josh and Finn Balor. Just what the doctor ordered here at Backlash.
Let's see how the rest of your show pans out.
Tom cuts a good promo, even with that one promo skill.
Kevin carried me on that one, let's be honest.
All right, we're going to simulate this. I'm sure Heath Manhattan is going to get injured. Otis wins, thank God. Yep.
Otis killed him. Otis ripped Heath apart.
I knew it was going to happen. And titles.
The big boys retain.
And another 5-star. Oh, and it double jumped. There we go.
Think you beat me here?
I think so.
Pretty close show, I gotta say. All right, C show quality, B match quality. How does that make sense? I don't fucking understand that. And I lost 67 grand. Good. Good.
Wait, what was that last one? Hold on, go back down.
21st Century Fool just killed it with that charity promo.
Nice. All I saw was my name, and I was like, and then I saw killed, and I went, oh no, what happened to me? A match card quality.
Killed by a tractor trailer driven by the Incredible.
Ooh, I also lost a bunch of money. That's all right. It was worth it to get 163,000 new fans, much like some of you watching at home right now. Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, I got 4 million total fans. All right, then.
Congrats.
Oh, look who else got 4 million total fans.
Well, you're keeping a solid lead, but this is where it's all or nothing. We got.
It went back and forth there on fans for a while, let me tell you.
Here, I'll let you deal with your contract disputes before we.
Oh, thank you. So much.
You turn the music off. Don't need to be giving Doja Cat any money. Go ahead.
23K. All right, I can do that.
23K. You're fired.
Cinnamon is also up. What are we looking at? 14K.
14K. Oh, low baller. Just give her 9.
You would too.
Uh-oh, you got a chat. You got a text from Josh. I bet he's gonna.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, they're not friends anymore. Her thick skull.
Okay.
Oh, she wants to beat up.
We will do that. Put me in a match with JB.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Put me in a match with JB. Hold on a second.
Oh my god. I love that's like the kind of text I would get from Josh.
All right, there you go.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, how can you not pick the moneymaker?
It's seasonal, so it's only going to be for 5 weeks, but that's all right.
That's the best one. I'm jealous that you have that. Like, come on.
Oh, select a superstar. Gain 10K whenever you book them in a match.
And you only have 4 weeks worth of work to do. Like, that's such a good card.
I feel like you really need this card since you're the one who has money issues all the time.
For real.
Yeah, but now I got to pick who it is. Actually, it's probably going to be Zelina because she has 2 belts.
And she's the most popular.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Good job. All right. Well, as we wrap up, any thoughts on the card tonight, on MyGM mode or Bad Elephant Wrestling? What do you think?
Well, we had a lot of interesting stuff happen. Tom, I mean, yeah, we didn't have as many titles change hands as I thought. Honestly,
It's true.
we had 1 out of 3. That's a little. I figured it might actually be 2 out of 3 if I was putting my bets in, but we had some stark revelations as we have a new faction in play.
Absolute harness.
And that can't be good for the holders of 3 out of 4 belts. With Harnage clearly with their sights set on Game Corp, with 2 reasons to dislike them. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see where that fallout is. I'm glad I'm a hell of a ways away from that. And yeah, I mean, we took a little break. I think we came back with a really, really good card. And yeah.
I think tonight was made especially special by you showing your handsome face on camera.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we finally have this setup going. I will not be carrying the video portion of Bad Elephant Wrestling by myself any longer. It's a 2-man show, and thank you to everyone who came out tonight. We had a blast. with some good friends. Thank you to producer Becca. Congratulations on winning the NXT Women's Championship once again. Thank you to EC Mary, a well-fought match. You'll have to continue your rivalry with Becca. Thank you to Toxic Melody, to RK Slevin, to Nicholas8337, our newest follower, and oh yeah, that guy we banned. How about that? And thank you to Josh. I know you were watching with Becca. Love you, buddy. Anything else you want to send us off with, Matt?
No, that is it. Just tune in next week when we have some more action coming to you.
Whoa, Matt. Since next week is WrestleMania, MyGM mode, that means it's a premium Twitch event next week.
It's a PTE.
PTE. We have to think of what the title is going to be. Last time it was Bad Elephant Gaming Graveyard. We have to think of a good name for the next one.
Absolutely. If anyone has ideas, hit us up in our Discord.
Absolutely.
Always happy to hear fun ideas we can possibly, use here at Bad Elephant Wrestling every Monday night. Tom, send us home.
That's all we got. Take care, everybody. And until next time, we'll see you in the future. Have a good one.